Hey everybody, this is Zack and I'm a producer. Today we're going to be going through a live unedited stream of me working on a song for a client that will be released soon. Today I'm going to be singing some vocals, playing every instrument during the bridge, which has not been finished yet. So I'm going to be playing acoustic guitar, electric guitar, steel guitar, keyboard, drums, as well as pasting in and playing some individual instruments on auxiliary percussion, and I'm going to be doing some singing for both lead and background vocals. Oh, I forgot bass guitar as well, and maybe some banjo. But anyway, super excited to jump in. This song was originally sent to me as just a small, there we go. It was sent to me with just some lyrics and some basic chords, and now it's my job to fill it out and get it ready for the radio. So I'm excited to jump in. Let's dive headfirst into, I think the first thing I'm going to do is fix up some vocals in the verse, and then we're going to see if we can problem solve some areas to make them feel a little smoother, and then after that we'll probably hit the bridge. We're just going to build that out from scratch, all here live. Okay, let's dive right in. Let me see if I can oh, here we are. First problem to solve already. I'm gonna make this snare drum softer. That's literally it. Like that's one of the easiest things that I can do to make these sections feel a little bit smoother. And I played all these drums live earlier, so I can see these heavy accents. I think they're just simply too heavy for the beginning of the song. So by me just adjusting the velocity or the aggression of some of these accents and notes, it's going to make the song feel a little bit more dynamic and smooth. There we go. We've got this. So right now I'm just finding all of the accents, and then I'm going to pull the velocity down, which should make a really nice effect. Also, I'm here in chat, just hanging, so please feel free to say hi in the chat. Would love to talk with you about anything that I'm doing. You can tell me about your day. This is kind of like an Ask Me Anything kind of stream. So here we are. Let's see if we can lower some of those, and let's see if it feels any better. Already better. This is With It Loud.
When she was just
a little too aggressive.
Little girl, she came to me and said, "Daddy, I messed up." Her eyes were full.
Much smoother already. So there's problem one solved. Okay, we probably need to go through and work on a few of these vocals just to punch in individual sections, and then we'll replace the original vocals here.
When she was just a little girl,
and actually for that I can use my headphones.
She came to me and said, "Daddy, I messed up."
All right, so we're gonna turn off the speakers, turn on this. We have just turned off my speakers, that way I don't get any bleed over. So the words are, "Daddy, I messed up."
She came to me and said, "Daddy, I messed up."
Maybe. Let's see how it sounds.
"Daddy, I messed up." She came to me and said, "Daddy, I messed up."
Sounds like I might be getting a little bit proximity effect, so let me turn up the volume a little bit and back away from the mic just a hair.
Came to me and said, "Daddy, I messed up."
See how it sounds.
"Daddy, I messed up."
Not bad. Again.
"Daddy, I messed up."
Yeah, that was way smoother.
"Daddy, I messed up."
I just want to get a little more country accent. I think we're good.
"Daddy, I messed up." "I messed up." "Daddy, I messed up."
It's not bad. I want it to be a little bit more pronounced.
"Daddy, I messed up."
There we are. That might be it.
"Daddy, I messed up."
Yeah, it's already more speech-like, more relaxed, more clear. Lovely. I might want to turn this up with the gain. So I'm going to do T for tool, T to bring up the tool, and then G to set it on the gain tool. Bring it up just a little bit. Let's get this in context. There we go.
Daddy, I messed up.
Not bad. Let's get that up just a little bit more in tune. There we go.
Daddy, I messed up.
Ooh, not bad.
Daddy, I messed up. Daddy, I messed up.
Oh yeah, much smoother. All right.
Her eyes were full of tears 'cause she thought that I'd be mad. Yeah, I knew what that was like.
I love the I have that little da 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 on the guitar. I mimicked that on the bass in a little bit shorter fashion.
Knew what that was like. I held her in my arms.
And then we moved to some half notes on the kick and bass. We've added the bass in, gives it a little bit more movement. And then the keys, we've started playing a little bit more frequent rhythms rather than just being really open with these chords. You can see here that we've added in more rhythms. That's going to drive the song along. As long as we don't do it too loud, it will really help the overall texture.
I held her in my arms and dried her tears. I felt her body shaking. Because it's times like these, you know, we need some understanding. And she said,
I don't like this specific lead line here for the guitar. We might have to replay that in a minute. Yeah, that's probably the next problem we'll solve.
yeah, you don't know where I'm coming from, 'cause it's all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm begging you just to hear me.
I think I want to put this steel guitar a little bit further back in the mix, which means that we can adjust the reverb by a little bit. That can kind of help. We're going to cut off some of the lows on some of that reverb, and let's see if that makes it a little bit more in the back.
You don't know where I'm coming from, 'cause it's all a big
Wow. I actually think that pretty much did exactly what I wanted. I might want to bring it up in volume by a little bit. Now, what are we doing for this chorus?
Yeah, I'm begging you just to hear me.
There we go.
Can you show
A little bit of panning.
me some understanding?
Okay, there's things that are lasting too long here.
Show me
We need that off.
some understanding.
2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and cut this here. Whoops. We're going to cut just the end. What in the world? Don't know why that's not working properly. Huh. No idea why that's not working. That's okay. We're just going to do that. There we go. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing here. Yeah, there we go. We're making a little bit of silence there for that nice big hit. And actually, I'm thinking we might want to mute this tambourine. And let's see if we can make that snare really... Maybe we should just make this a single flam here. There we are.
I can't.
Actually, maybe we just don't do anything here. Let's see how that sounds.
I can't forget.
Yeah, it's already smoother. I like it. We're just going to try to leave it like that for right now. Then we got our band.
I blew it. He said that I messed up. He was mad as hell. I asked. He said that I messed up.
He said that I messed up, yeah, he was mad. I asked for a...
Oh, you know what I just realized? I think I have another file from Gary that I can open up. Let me do that off stream here, or off my email. Let's see, Gary, let's check this out. This might be the right file. Let me check. Oh yeah, this is the right file. Okay, totally good. Now let's look to see if he made any lyric changes. My boss said that I messed up. Yeah, okay.
If that day at work,
I want to try to problem solve
I
this.
dropped the ball, yeah, I blew it. He said that I messed up, he was mad.
My boss said
He said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for a...
Yeah, let's try to see if we can just punch this in. I realize he had the words "my boss" earlier in the first draft. We ended up taking that out, so then it doesn't really make sense to just say he. So let's see, how do we do this?
My boss said I messed up. He said that the boss said that I messed up.
Yeah, it's not bad. Let's try it.
My boss said that I messed up, he's mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
I might mute both of those and just sing it all the way through.
My boss said that I messed up, he's mad as hell.
It's not bad. Let me do it again. See if I can get it a little smoother.
My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I felt.
Wait, what? What are the words? I asked for understanding, I think.
I felt. My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit thicker tone, but otherwise we're getting there.
My boss said, gotta use that voice buzz to get that slide. My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
It's not bad.
My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
I don't like that rhythm. What if we took the old one from the first half and kept just the new lyric? Let's try that.
My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
It's not bad.
My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep that. I think that that's probably fine. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I mean, it was a fine vocal take. I think it expressed what we need to express. So let's get some fades going. Then we're gonna go ahead and flex pitch this to be really in a good spot.
My boss said that I messed up.
I don't want to tune these. I don't care about these.
My boss said that
My boss said that I said I messed up. We're gonna split that just so we can get that in. He was mad as hell. There we are. I think that's gonna sound right. Let's try it.
My boss said that I messed up.
I'm gonna make my boss a little bit louder with the gain tool right inside of flex pitch. Just barely there.
My boss said that I messed up, he was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
Great. Perfect. Okay, so there's that lyric change that we got in.
Yeah, 'cause you don't know where I'm coming from. And it's all big, this.
Uh-oh.
And it's all, 'cause it's all big, this.
Okay, I think I may have messed up on a lyric. That's a quick and easy fix.
It's all big, 'cause it's all big, coming from. And it's all big.
Do you hear the mistake that I made? I said cuz it's all a big on the first chorus, and then on the second chorus I accidentally said the word and. So it should be,
'Cause it's all a big misunderstanding.
let's try it.
Coming from, 'cause it's all a big,
That might be all right. Let's check it.
'cause it's all a big misunderstanding.
Actually, I think the tone fits perfectly. I didn't get enough sleep last night, so my voice isn't as good as maybe it would normally be, but it seems like it's plenty for this specific task. That's just because I'm focusing on using lower volume and higher intensity.
'Cause it's all a big.
There we go. Let's try that.
'Cause it's all a big.
I don't know that I actually like this. I'm hearing that there's pitch correction on it.
'Cause it's all.
Yeah, that sounds way cleaner like that. Let's just get that latter part of the note tuned.
'Cause it's all a big misunderstanding.
Hey yo, we got it.
Yeah, I'm begging you just to hear me. Can you show me some understanding? Show me,
I don't think I like this drum fill. It's too hyper.
show me some.
We're just going to slide this over instead of the 30-second note. We're going to do 16th. It's just like too much.
Show me some understanding.
Maybe we do...
Some,
Maybe we change this to a tom hit.
some understanding.
Actually, that sounds very smooth. I like it.
Show me some understanding. Yeah, 'cause try as we might.
All right, real quick. I'm going to give a full listen real quick to how far we've come along. And what I'm going to do is just type in chat real quick to let folks know that if they end up popping in, that I'd love to talk. But in the meantime, take a listen to everything we have so far. I might need to add in some more of these loops as I go, but let's do that in a little bit. Here we go. Here's the beginning with no click.
When she was just a little girl, she came to me and said, Daddy, I messed up. Her eyes were full of tears 'cause she thought that I'd be mad. Yeah, I knew what that was like. I held her in my arms and dried her tears. I felt her body shaking.
There we go. Huh.
Because it's times like these, you know, we need some understanding. And she said, yeah, you don't know where I'm coming from, 'cause it's all a big.
Sounds like I'll need to do a little more timing on the backgrounds. It's not bad though.
Yeah, I'm begging you just to hear me. Can you show me some understanding? I can't forget that day at work. I dropped the ball, yeah, I blew it.
All right.
My boss said that
I hear something I wanna do.
messed up. He was mad as hell. I asked for understanding.
Yeah, that lyric change went well.
Yeah, 'cause you don't know where I'm coming from, 'cause it's all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm begging you just to hear me. Can you show me some understanding? Yeah, 'cause try as we
Good.
might.
And then this we haven't built out at all. I still have to play all of this. And then I think Gary wants to do a key change here and... Okay, that's an interesting idea. I could see it. I could see it. I'm vibing. Then we have chorus. You don't know where I'm coming from, 'cause it's all a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm begging you. Ooh, maybe just by me doing that just now, maybe we could even like build this key change really hard. And then as soon as we get to this chorus, drop it to just acoustic guitar and voice and background vocals. And then come crashing in on the word misunderstanding with some hits, and then go for an all-in rest of the chorus after that. Ooh, that might be a really fun idea. As of right now, the song, if we do a fade-out chorus, might be, I don't know, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That's a really solid amount of time for a song. We want to kind of say what we need to say and get in and get out and keep folks' attention. As you can see, something is changed or added every 4 to 8 measures, and then through there we also should be using a little bit of automation and all of that to spice up our tracks. But anyways, we'll work on that later. For now, I wanted to fix up something in the banjo.
I can't forget that.
I want to see, I wanted to use flex pitch. I'm probably going to regret doing this, but we're going to go ahead and bounce this. And instead of, yeah, let's do this. Instead of flex time, we're actually going to use flex pitch so that we can adjust the gain. I want this first do-do-do, do-do-do to be much, much louder than it is. It's a little better. I want it to be even louder. I'm just going to turn it up until it feels good. That's better. More even. Okay, so let's make another thing for this. Actually, I'm okay with just deleting it. I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring this new one up here. There we go. I bounced it in place so that instead of using flex... Whoops. There we are. Instead of using flex time, I can use flex pitch, which allows me to pull things up, and I can adjust the volumes of individual notes really consistently. Let's take a listen. Let's try that. Can't do that. That's what we need louder. Do, 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 do. Yeah, there we are. Let's try that. Do, do. This note has to be louder. How much louder? I have no idea. I'm just turning it up until it feels good. Do, do, do. This one's nice and loud. Do, do, do. The do is loud, but I want the middle note to be loud. This one's almost too loud. It's gotta chill out. That attack is a little too strong. I think we're having an issue. Let's turn that way down. There we go. Let's bring this up. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, let's bring these up a little bit. Let's bring that up a lot of bit. Let's bring that up a little bit. I'll bring it up a little bit. Whoops. I am so cool with this, but maybe I want to make this F sharp happen sooner. Yeah, that actually sounds really good. Let's try that. Let's listen to it in context with a click. I think that E here needs to be a little bit louder. Let's try that. Yeah, solid. think I'd like this one to be a little louder too. So once I'm done with this, I can copy and paste it, right? Instead of me trying to perfect the banjo for the whole song, what I want to do is make one really, really excellent loop to be able to use as a recurring character throughout the song. This is sounding a little too harsh here. Sounds a little early. You just drag it here. It's a nice thing about flex pitch is you can also use it for timing. Okay, sounds good. Let's hear it in context. I hear it punching too much. This is throttling way too hard. There. Love that. Okay, so we're feeling good. Let's see if we can get this copied and pasted. I may want to compress this a little bit harder. Also, I'm hearing some weirdness on that E. Okay, that probably fixed it. Let's hear it in context. Turn off the background vocals for a minute so I can just focus on the instruments and make it feel really wide and big. Okay, it's coming along. There's still some things that I'd like to fix up and treat just a little bit differently, but overall, I think this is coming along fine. So I'd like to move forward in building out some of that bridge. So let's see what Gary originally had in mind, and then we'll see if we can build it out.
And try as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full of misunderstandings.
Okay.
If you could see my way,
Oh, I see.
just hear what I say.
Pretty
I
smooth.
think that we could reach an understanding.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. I see. So how can we start building this out? I think I'm actually going to start with this keys part. He just had something there. So we have
Try as we might,
4,
we always seem to fight,
1 over 3,
'cause the world's just full
4.
of
Hang on a second.
misunderstandings.
There's too many things happening. Let me kill that. I hear a banjo in there that he put there. We might put something in there like that. I want to take it out for right now just because it's distracting me from figuring out exactly which chords are meant to be played. So let's see if we can figure this out. We're going to drag these guys down to here so we have a louder keys part and we can hear it really clearly.
Try as we might, we always seem to
1 over 3,
fight, 'cause the world's just
4,
full of misunderstandings.
5. Okay, and then
If you could
4
see
in
my
the new key,
way, just hear
1 over
what
3,
I say.
4,
I think that we could reach an
5.
understanding. 'cause you don't know.
Sure. And then we're going to have to figure out how to make that melody just a little bit more exciting. I think it'd be too much to take it up a full octave. I think that would just, I don't know. I think it would just be too high to really make sense in context with the rest of the song. But we might change up the melody a little bit there. Anyways.
Try as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full.
All right. I think I'm actually going to start by physically playing this exact piano part. Check, check. Okay. So I've just turned back on the... what do you call it? The speakers here. So I have to make sure not to turn it up too loud or else we'll get some pretty gnarly feedback. But for right now, I could just walk to the piano. Every instrument that I have an electric guitar, an acoustic guitar, a banjo, a bass guitar, a lap steel guitar, a drum set behind me that's connected to Easy Drummer, and then I have a what do you call it? A keyboard right next to me to kind of fill it in. So we're starting with 4, going over to 1/3. I forgot the rest. Try
as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full of misunderstandings.
I actually really like the simplicity of that melody. It's really nice. Or yeah, the melody along with the chord sounds really good. Okay, let's see. What am I already playing here? We got to change that up. But what have I already been playing in the chorus? So I think for this bridge, we could probably lower that range. We've been playing a lot of that upper kind of business way up high. You know what I can do? I can actually show you my keyboard in real time to show you what I'm physically playing. Maybe I should make it smaller so you can see the whole thing. I know it's not terribly visible here, but this should be still pretty fine. So, right, we're playing those, and that's what we were doing. I'm thinking that we hang around more around that range for our right hand, and then probably dig really low for the left hand. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and play some of this and see what we can do.
Hear me and try to give me some understanding, and try as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full of misunderstandings. If you could see my way.
And then that's where we'd go into our key change. And I forgot to go to I went to a 5 instead of a 4. Let's try that one more time. I don't know if I like those 8th notes or not. They're a little plunky. Let me try to work out a specific part that we can use. Not bad. I like going to the 6 there. Let's see. And then we have the 4 of the new key. Coming from something like that could be really good. Let's try recording it just so we have a part in here. Let's go.
Give me some understanding, and try as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full of misunderstandings. If you could see my way.
Then I need to play the second half right afterwards. I decided to clip this just in case I messed up. I could just keep all of this. So we're going to need to quantize this to the 16th note. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. I'm making sure that that's lined up correctly. I'm pretty sure I played everything well close enough to be perfectly quantized with the 16th. Let's go ahead and play that second half in the new key.
World's just full of misunderstandings.
2. Ready? And.
If
think I might change that rhythm to be half note there.
World's just full of misunderstanding.
Yeah, after hearing it, I think
Just full of
right on the miss of misunderstanding, that's where we're gonna put this 6 chord. So let's drag this back.
just full of misunderstandings.
Yeah, that's the play, because I realized I wanted to do that on the second pass, so I need to make it the same on both. I don't have to, but I think it would sound better that way. Okay, let's go. I'm excited to hit this key change, and then we're gonna build at the end with a straight 8th build, like ka dun 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 dun. You don't know, and we're gonna be going right back into it. All right, here we go. Key change.
Just full of misunderstandings. If you could see my way, just hear what I say. I think that we could reach an understanding. 'Cause you don't know.
I did it on beat 4 rather than beat 3, but that's an easy fix that I can just edit real quick within this MIDI window.
I think that we could.
This needs to go right here. We've got a clip, and then we've got to bring this back here. Then we need to take this whole thing and quantize. I think I made one mess up as well that I need to quickly adjust.
You could see.
That's supposed to be a A flat there.
Hear what I say.
Now that sounds really terrible right now, but what we can do is we can go to velocity and check this out. We know we want all of that. We know we want this first hit to slam pretty hard, right? Then we want, this is fine. Let's just take off that note. And then we're gonna take all of this. We're gonna go A, and then we're gonna draw a line. And that will paint. Yeah, that's great. That paints the, what do you call it? The velocity automation. But actually, I think I might want it to be a little less aggressive to start with. Or, sorry, a little more aggressive to start with on that build.
'Cause you don't know.
Great. We'll take it for right now. All right, so then now we have the skeleton. We need to start playing other instruments to fill this in.
Try as we and try as we might.
Thinking of drum parts right
We
now.
always seem to fight, 'cause the world's just full of misunderstandings. If you could see my way, and try as we might, we always seem to fight, 'cause the world.
I'm thinking of doing quarter kick, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the drums, and then taking it to 8th kick here for a full build at the end to this drop. I don't know if it's gonna sound too much like worship music here. I don't think that's a problem, but you know, that's pretty typical of worship drums to do, but that's fine. I don't think it's a problem as long as it fits the song. I think it doesn't really matter. Doon ka goon goon doon ka doon ka goon 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 ka doon ka goon goon doon ka doon ka doon ka doon ka goon doon ka doon ko doon ka with that 8th kick. I think that'll sound really good. I am so sorry for anyone who just watched that. I promise you I'm not having a medical emergency. That's just how I sort of drum is I'll talk it out loud, and if I can think it, I can play it. All right, so here's the next kind of random tip, is that if you use Logic and you have to run to another instrument, my suggestion is using the Logic remote. So I'm going to disable my talking so that I can drum with that, and I can turn up my volume to loud enough to be able to hear the actual drum sounds and the click so I can play in time. But let's try it. We're just going to try this several times through, but again, I'm still able to read chat. So if you're here and you want to say hi, that would be great. Would love to talk with you, and I'll be back at the microphone in just a second. I'm just gonna be drumming. I'm gonna be 6 feet that way, so I'll be right back. Disabling the mic just so that we don't get feedback. Here we go. Okay, that last take was closer. Wasn't exactly perfect on what I wanted, but we can go in and edit some of that MIDI now to get it feeling really right in the pocket. All right, let's try it. Let's jump into editing some drums, baby.
And try as we might, we always seem to find.
Oh, first things first. We're gonna take out any unintentionally buzzed notes from other drums that I didn't mean to hit, or cymbals that I didn't mean to hit. So I can see those just by the velocities. It's just like the and by how many times it hits it. There's like some extra vibration that what? There we go. That happens. There we go. Whenever you hit the drums, that causes other drums to warble a little bit, and then that causes input to happen as if you'd played it like super quiet. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning up the drums. I know what I meant to play, so I know what to delete. I know I'm not going to accidentally delete anything I actually meant to play here. After a while, you kind of just like know what to look for whenever you're editing. Okay, should be right fine. I messed up a little bit on my build at the very end, but that's fine. It's just meant to... All right, so let's go ahead and... Sure, whatever. Let's get this all quantized to the 16th note.
Try as we might.
I needed to have another tom here. I remember that I messed that up.
Try as we might.
There we are. Got it. We're going to leave this flam alone, but I know already that all of the kicks are supposed to be 16th note except for one, which we can fix later. So let's keep editing.
We always seem to find.
See if we can get this all quantized.
We always seem to find. 'Cause of
Not bad. All of this can be quantized to the 16th note.
Cause the world's just full of misunderstandings.
Not bad. I love that off accent there.
Understandings.
Oh, a little bit early there.
Understandings. If you
Got to. I like that. That'll work.
understandings. If you
We're gonna pretend like I played a higher tom, then a mid tom, and then low tom. Let's play this a little softer. There we are.
if you could see my way.
That's fine. Let's do all that. Quantize. I'm gonna not quantize this flam because we want it to sound like a flam.
Understandings. If you could see.
It actually might be nice for this to be a crash. Good do. Let's just bring us down to C sharp, which I think is a crash. There we go. Let's try it.
Understandings. If you could see my way.
I changed my mind. We're gonna actually put this as a left crash up here on A. There it is.
If you could see my way. Just
Oh, wrong spot. Yikes. There we go. Let's get that quantized. Let's get all these bad boys quantized. I think I already did. Yeah, I did.
if you could see my way. Just here.
And actually, now that I'm doing this, we have a piano part. I'm actually going to turn off the vocals just so that I can make sure that I'm hearing everything right in time. This flam's just a hair bit too late for my liking. I'd like the first note to be a little more in time. A little early for my liking. There we go. That should feel a little bit smoother. Not bad. All right, we can quantize all of this. We know that's good to go. Oh, I see. This is one of those where I needed to have the... I think I may have quantized this a little bit too soon. This should be the 30-second note. Right? I think this should be here. Let's go 30-second. Hello? What am I missing? 30-second note. Hello? Don't know why this one doesn't want to go to the halfway point and quantize, right? There we go. This should be 16th. Ooh, no, that's certainly 32nd. I'm just wrong. This is another one of those times where it was supposed to be 32nd, not 16th. So my, there we go. My quantizing actually made it sound worse than I actually played it. That's fine. Let's get this all on 16th. Let's get this all on 16th. Let's try it. I am so confused. What did I originally play? There we go. Okay. Things are really weirdly quantized, and I don't even know what I meant at this point. Okay, I gotcha. That is not how I played that. There's something weird with the quantization. Okay, that makes a little more sense after I unquantized some things that need to be unquantized. Okay. I think this might also be something where I need to unquantize. All right, now let's get this in the proper place. Let's get this 32nd. That was already right on. Let's get all this quantized. I think these should still be 16th. I think I may have just played this a hair bit too late. Let's try that. I don't know how close that's going to be. Oh, was it here? That's what I kind of meant to play. Just kind of flubbed a little bit on the timing. All right, much better. Then this is supposed to be 16th. Okay, I'm glad I unquantized then requantized to figure out what the heck this was. We're gonna put this up to a higher tom. Let's get this all on 16th, see if that lines it up. And I meant to hit, this was meant to be a crash. I think I just literally like didn't hit it hard enough. No. Let's pull this up. And we'll actually, I might literally just replay that ending because that was poorly played. Yeah, that sounds better. All right, let's listen to the bridge as a whole with the drums. You know, I just realized I want to bring down that dun dun here. Dun dun. There. There, that's much cleaner now. We're gonna bring this up to the higher tom for a little bit. I should have thought about that sooner, I think. There. That's cleaner in context. All right, we need to figure out how to get this in context with everything else. Let's go ahead and chop. Let's get that last build going. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but we're just gonna try it with the Logic remote, and I'm gonna turn up the gain again. So yep, feel free to type in chat and say hi if you end up showing up around this point. Cool. All right, I'll be back. Okay, not terrible. I'll edit these real quick. Sure. These should all be here. This didn't exist. These didn't exist. All of those didn't exist. Let's see how it sounds. These need to be softer. Let's bring that down. Bring it more down. Bring it down. Bring it a little bit up. Bring it a little up. Okay, you know what? I'm happy with it for now. I'll probably change it before everything is said and done. to make it a little bit more smooth, but I think it'll work for right now. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. We'll take it. Okay. That's very aggressive. Maybe I'll make that chill a little bit. Do-ga. Maybe that. Yeah, that's smoother actually. Get that flam a tiny bit later, more in time. There we go. Sounds good. I like it. All right. So now we need to play some other instruments. I don't know what to play yet. Do we have any loops? Gary had a banjo here. Let's see what that sounds like. I see. That's actually not going to work. It's just a placeholder to show me kind of what he's wanting. I will mute that for now. I see totally what he's meaning. Great. We could play something like that on our banjo at some point if I have time. I'm going to have to call it quits here probably in about 40 minutes. 40 minutes is when I got to call it quits because I have more one-on-one students that I'm working with. By the way, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, or you're interested in having me produce your song for you, if you have a song and you'd like me to bring it to life, let me know. And I would love to. I would love to and be honored to work alongside you in your music. Check out the links in the description. Send me an email, the whole bit, and I would be honored to work for you. Okay, we gotta keep going. How about we play some bass? Because that's really easy to follow with the drums already being made. We have a lot of freedom with a lot of other instruments, but drum and bass gotta go together like peanut butter and jelly, baby. Gotta keep them all smooth. Okay, so let's see if we can get tuned up. Ayo, we love to see it. Wow, okay. Huh. Call me a bad electrician, because I am shocked. Shocked, I say. All right, here we go. No. Oh. Not bad. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this. Let's try starting on 4. I keep forgetting that I keep forgetting that key changes. Okay, so we're gonna start on the 4. Down to the 1/3. Back to the 4. Might do something like that. Might be fun. Let's try it. Let's see if I can actually play this cleanly. forgot I wanted to go up to the octave. Dum 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 dum. Close. Oh, I like that better. Yeah, we'll slide it. We'll do that on the same string there. So we got. Oh. All right, I think I've got that transition. Let me see if I can play it in real time. Maybe. It wasn't a clean playthrough, but maybe the idea is okay. Maybe. Let's try something. $20,000% closer. It's not it quite yet because I've just flubbed a couple of notes just by hair. Let's go a couple more times. Let's get a really clean take, and then we're gonna move on to acoustic guitar afterwards. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it goes to the 6. I just messed up on the chords. I don't know if I want to climb up or down with that bass run. Oh, that could be cool if I ended on there. All right, we're gonna just try that and see if I can actually land that. I might split this into playing 2 halves at a time. Okay. I started one cycle too early on the bass riff. Everything else was okay. Let's listen to it. We're gonna start right on the key change because I didn't necessarily like my approach. We're gonna go ahead and make room for that little bass slide there. Pop, pop, boop, whoop. There we go. We got it. All right, baby, let's record the second half with the key change. Nope, can't do that. Wrong note. can get that cleanly, we'll be doing all right. Come on. Dum 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 that thing. Okay, I think I got it. Bro, I think I got it. I actually think I got it clean. I did it. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby. All right. Woo. I'm glad I can play this high octane bass and drums here on stream for you. I'm kidding. It's not that deep. It's just like I'm just trying to find a part that sounds good with the song. Okay. Thinking emoji. What's next? I think I want to change it. Yeah, I'm changing that rhythm just there. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm changing. Otherwise, we're chilling. Says it's good. Immediately goes back and plays something. That should be fine. Wait. I gotta slide on that note, don't I, to make it fit. It's gonna be weird if not. Okay. It's close, I just need to not play it like a potato now. Ready? We don't need to play the rest. I just wanted to make sure that it blended with those sections. Okay, thinking emoji. Did I play it okay? Okay, yeah, should blend perfectly. Let's yaga yeet that there. Play it there. Hey, it looks like I really played that decently in time. Not too bad. Not too bad. Huh? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. He's smooth with it. Let's go. I feel very happy about that. Let's see if we can keep moving. Not bad. Hey, if anyone ever accuses you of not being able to play instruments well, just like play it on stream. Even if it takes you several takes to get it, it still shows that you have a certain level of competency on your instruments at least. So what are we going to play next? We can play some acoustic. Let's play some acoustic, baby. Let's go. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to cheat. I'm certainly doing this half and half. Like, there's no way I'm going to, like, figure out some way to re-capo it. Like, I'm just going to capo it for both times on capo 4, then capo 6. I think that is totally fair. all's fair in love and recording, I think is the phrase. Anyway, let me get myself another acoustic guitar strum. Let's pull it up in volume so we can hear it. And I actually am going to need to go back in the cans here. Let me pull out the headphones because we don't want any of the recording to get in. I don't plug direct in through acoustic. It sounds terrible 99% of the time. Let's turn up that volume a little bit. Let's turn down the speakers. Let's get us nice and tuned up. Then we can go ahead and play this acoustic part. Okay. Guys, I don't know if I'm allowed to share this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I just got a text from the writer of this song, and he just underwent some surgery today, and so I've been thinking about him all day, and so he just sent me a text saying that the surgery went well, and I could not be happier. I could not be more thankful to God that his surgery went well and that he is doing well. He's recovering. So yeah, that's super cool. Like, the writer of this song, the person I'm working for, just sent me a text in the middle of this stream. Like, I don't know if you believe in God, but I gotta tell you, things like this just genuinely warm my heart. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to digress. Let's play some acoustic. All right, let's see what this sounds like. I don't really know what to play here. Let's open it up. Oh. I can't play that because it's in a new key. Okay. So I'll have to do... and then capo, and then rechange, and that's gonna be a mess for anyone trying to play this live. Holy guac and or moly. Yeah, there's a way to make it work. All right, so I'm thinking I should start with something like that, where we're just hitting those hard accents on beat 1 with a palm mute. Maybe we just play it straight though, and then transpose after that. Trying to think. I think we're gonna go with the palm mute here. We're gonna go with the palm mute. Either that, or we could just... three, 4, then new key right there. Maybe we try that. I missed. I went to the 6th chord rather than the 4. Looks like my levels are okay. It looks like they're about the same from the microphone. This is really good. I'm going to actually raise up the seat a little bit so I can aim a little bit more directly into the mic. I don't care that much, but I think having a little bit more direct sound will give the guitar a little bit more warmth. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as far as like mic placement. All right. gotta retune here. Or not retune, put the capo on. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Huh. I'm gonna put this on a separate area right now, just so that I have a little bit more freedom here. All right, let's go. I think I keep basically the same strumming pattern until the end, where we go into full build. Here we go. I forgot what strumming pattern I did. Did I do down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down? Yeah, I want to keep that same strumming pattern for the first half and then build the second half. Here we go. Okay, I held my breath so that I wouldn't get any of my breathing in that recording. But that is a tip that I had to unfortunately learn the hard way. Okay, let me get that back to normal. Check, check, check. Hey, yo, I can hear you now, or hopefully you can hear me, and I can now hear the speakers. I guess there's I wanted one more upstrum in there somewhere. Right there, right before that drum fill. We're gonna have to do it again. Unfort. Back in the cans I go. Back in the cans I go. I missed an upstrum, and now I'm paying the price. It's okay. The acoustic guitar is literally my least favorite instrument to record with the physical setup, because I have to like do so many chords and have to make sure I'm like dead silent and the chord isn't hitting the guitar, and the cord, the actual like cord to my headphones isn't hitting the guitar, so it doesn't make noise. Anyway, it's very easy to play though. That's the good news. I forgot that's a build. Here we go. Nah, I like my previous strumming pattern way better. Let's go again. Nailed it. Got it. I actually got exactly what I wanted. Hey, you ever go bowling and you throw the ball and the ball just like leaves your hand just at barely the time that you didn't mean it to, and it stinks and it's awful? Well, this wasn't one of those times. It's like, hey, the ball went right where I meant to throw it, baby. I'll tell you what. Okay, this is gonna have to disappear, but this is just like a copy and paste from the old. Nah, bro, we're all in. We're all in with that guitar. That was just a placeholder. We can mute it for now. All right, we can go ahead and... Can I splice this? Yes, I played it just a hair bit late so that I could splice it in properly. Sure, we'll hard cut it on beat 1. That way it can blend. Yeah, works. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yes, right, you can hear that the drums, the bass, and the acoustic guitar start building together just a little bit before that hard fill. That nice hard slam there on beat 1 is exactly what we're looking for on that big build. Let's bring down that overall volume by just a hair. It looks like I may have played this too hot. Doesn't matter. As long as I didn't clip, right? Like, it's kind of like cutting hair. You can't... Once you clip, you can't unclip. But, you know, once you've cut the hair, you can't cut less. You can always cut more. So, anyways... thinking emoji, I think that should work. I don't think that's gonna blend very well. We're gonna have to deal with this later though. All right, let's see how that, I think that should work. Can you hear the guitar here? Key change. Building tension here. Yeah. I want to change one thing on the drums real quick while I'm here. We're going to take that to a high tom. Oh, smooth as butter with that. I love... That is so much smoother now. I'm so happy with this. Apparently when my cat wants out. He's been hanging out with us the whole time. Loki, do you need out? He says yes. Okay, I'm gonna let you listen to this bridge real quick while I let him out. Silly cat. Oh yeah, that opens up nicely there. Crash here. Got it. 1, 2, key change. Okay, sounds good. Now what do we need to play? Not bad. All right, so we're coming along. The keys part, I think, is really nice during this bridge. Just brings a nice little like rhythmic change. And of course, we have not done a lot of straight quarter note throughout this whole song so far. We've kept it to a lot of those kind of syncopated things. So changing up this flow is really going to help keep the retention high at this part of the song. Do we take out the shaker? I do not know. We'll deal with the shaker later. Let's see how it sounds, maybe. I think it's worth keeping it. That'll work for right now. Our guitar is nice and dynamic during that part too. I think that'll be really, really solid overall once we get it all layered in properly. I think I had to lay off some of that compression. I think I gotta lay in more on the compression. Much better. Yo, I cannot wait to have all that quantized and just like put right in the pocket. Maybe I should do that now. Or maybe I should do the bridge, the banjo here. Know that that's not what he meant because it doesn't actually change the chord here. Dun 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 dun. I think I could do something like that. Sure, we could play something like that. I don't know how well I can play something like that. This might be the most embarrassing thing that you will have ever seen me do on well, you've probably only seen me for like a very short amount of time in your life, but oh, I got to take out my wait a minute, I have my banjo. I forgot. I put a piece of acoustic foam or tiling in my guitar so that it doesn't ring out and cause sympathetic frequencies to get into the recordings. Anyway, let me do that real quick. Make sure we don't have any ringing acoustic guitar going. And also, I do the same thing for my banjo. I put in a tissue into the banjo until it's time to play, and then I take it and wiggle it right out. All right, let's see if we can figure out this banjo part. I don't know how to play a banjo, so I'm... That doesn't sound terrible. I need to figure out what to actually play with this. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, I gotta figure out a part that works for this. I think I'm gonna do... Or, sorry. Oh my lord, if I accidentally hit this highest sounding G string again, I may just want to take it off the guitar. Real talk. Wondering how hard that would be. I may just want to take this off of this guitar entirely. Simply because I don't really use it. Might be worth unloosening it until I can actually physically remove it from the guitar. I think that's the play. There we go. I might have to go get some wire cutters, huh? I'm not going to do that today, though. There we are. I think that'll actually make me playing the banjo 20 times easier because now I won't accidentally hit the G string every 5 seconds. I'm not going to use it anyway. Alright. So it's not like this. Okay. Not bad. I need to tune up real quick, and then we can kind of get cooking here. My God. All right, that's much closer. What a fickle instrument. By the way, if you know anything about banjo, I'm not tuning to banjo tuning. All right, should be a little closer. Let's see if we can get moving on figuring out a part for this bridge. And then I need to call it a day after getting a little bit of this recording. I need to change it up for that. Oops. And and then we're in the new key. Sorry. So what is that other part? So I gotta see if I can figure out how to do that. All right, that's decent. Just got to see if I can get it really cleanly played. Let's try something like that. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to play it in time, but this is going significantly better than the first time I tried playing banjo with that G string. I wasn't used to that. The only banjo loops I've played before were non-G string ones. I think one of the things I gotta be careful of is not plucking too hard on this instrument, because it just seems to kind of like get weird. Whoops. All right, let's see what I can do. I'm not promising anything good. Something like that might work. Let's try and see if we can get it a little cleaner. Oops. Not bad. We're getting closer. Let's see if we can play it a little bit more correctly. It's close. That first half wasn't bad. Not even close. I just full on missed. Glad this other string hasn't gotten in the way yet too much. Not bad. Little muddy. A little muddy. It's getting better though. I think I need to retune this D string just by a hair. Ooh, that's kind of a vibe. know, I kind of like that little walk up there. That's kind of nice. Let's try it, see if I can record it. Bum, 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 bum. That's what I have to do. Oh, maybe I could just do ba-da-bum, bum. That might work out better. All right. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can nail this run. Flubbed. This G string is not staying in tune. I wonder if that's partially because I took off the other G string here. All right. Let's see if I can do it. Wrong key, but that was actually much smoother. I kind of like that fill. Not bad. I could probably include something like that. I need to get this first half done. I think the first half might have been okay to keep. Let's check it out. And then I flubbed halfway through. I almost want to keep that, but actually I think I'm going to record it again because I want to record it a little bit softer, less aggressive on my hits. No, not what I meant. Not bad. If I can get that run in there, we'd be cooking on that banjo. I like the slides, but I'm having trouble like playing it perfectly in time. So, whoa. No. And then. That's not bad. Not even close, but the first half was pretty hard. That's where I can start from, because actually I think I nailed that first half. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, on the new key. Oh, gotta do the 8th note there. Just barely missed. Actually, I think I'm okay with that because I can just start right on. Da-na. Maybe. Yep. We can just start right on there. We can kill that. I think we are piecing together what might be an okay banjo part. Now that I've taken off the G string and I can halfway hit the notes that I mean. Not always, but so we need. And then, yeah. Gotta hit that note cleanly. Boom, boom. Did I hit it cleanly that time? Nah, it needs to be a little smoother. One more. Too much. Maybe something like that. That's not terrible, guys, for a super not banjo player. I'm essentially just using this as a lead guitar, but a really weird sounding one. But I'm okay with that. yeah. So. Man, if I can get halfway there. Dun, dun. Da, dun, da, 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 da. There we are. Oh, so close. Oh no, my TV's about to power off. No, 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 not like this. Mr. TV, hang on. We need you. We need you, bud. Okay. We are so close. That was so stinking close. I literally flubbed the last note. So. I missed, guys. Wait, what was it? Oh. That will be so good. Come on. So close. Again, I can do this. I have less than 2 minutes. Yikes. Well, unfortunate. Come on. Oh, ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da. Oh, it's so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Not even close on the run, but how's that on this? Da, 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 da. We're gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it. All right, we need. Ba, 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 ba. Missed. Come on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. A little bit out of time, but mostly good. Bruh. Maybe. I added an extra note. You know what? We are keeping it, baby. Especially because I literally have a lesson in 1 minute. That's a yikes from me, dog. Okay, everybody. We're gonna have to pick this up later. I might stream again tonight, depending on. I won't. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time at all. But I will definitely be on sometime later on tomorrow. So if you can, stop by. Thank you so much, and having a great rest of your afternoon.